Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and running, skipping and jumping in the misty morning fogs with our hearts a-thumping. And you, my brown-eyed girl. Brown-Eyed Girl by Morrisson. This is in standard tuning, and there's no need for a capo to play it in the original key. There are only 4 chords in this song, and 1 optional one, which I'll explain a little later, and 1 strum pattern. The 4 chords we'll be using are a G chord, a C chord, an E minor, and a D. Now the optional one will be a D7. And don't worry about it, you can always just use the D. In the chord section, I'll go ahead and show you how to finger these chords, and I'll talk a little more about the optional D7. But if you already know these chords, feel free to skip over to one of the other sections. After the chord section, I'll do what I call a practice walkthrough. That's where we'll just strum down on each chord once and map out where the actual chords go in connection to the lyrics. Now, this is a great practice that I like to do when I'm learning a new song before I start adding a strum and some of the nuances. If you don't feel like you need this, you're welcome to skip to another section, but I recommend giving it a try. Then comes the strum pattern. The pattern we're going to use looks something like this. Down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Again, if you already feel comfortable with this strumming pattern, you're welcome to skip over to where we'll play through the entire song. Now there I'll give you the lyrics and the chords to make it easy to play along. Up next, let's dig into those 4 chords and the 1 optional D7. The first chord is a G chord. I'm going to play it like this. I call that the pinky G because I got my pinky on the 1st string, 3rd fret. The reason I want to finger it like this is because it's easy for me to move from here over to the C chord. So that's the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then all the way over here, pinky on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Now, if you're used to making a G another way, you're perfectly fine to use that. Some people like to use the 3-finger G this way with the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd fingers, or I use a lot this 4-finger G like this. It just means you're going to have a little more switch to the C, but it's still very doable. On to the C chord! I'm using what I call a folk style C. I got some more fancy Cs, but this song sounds right with the folk style C chord. I've got my 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, 4th string, 2nd finger, open, 3rd string, the 2nd string is 1st finger, 1st fret, and then finally high E open. Beautiful chord. Next comes a D chord. And I'm doing a traditional folk style D chord. 1st and 2nd fingers on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and 1st string. Then I'm using my 3rd finger in between there on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. I'm also playing the open 4th string. Don't worry if you hit the 5th string. That can be part of the chord. Kind of optional, can go one way or the other. You want to try and avoid that low 6th string if you can. Don't stress over it. And finally, an E minor, probably the easiest chord. I'm using 2 fingers for this. I'm using my 2nd and 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th and 4th strings. Some people like to use the 1st and 2nd. Equally just as good. Matter of fact, if you want to use your pinky and 3rd, I say go for it. So, let's talk about the D7. It looks like this, very much like a D chord. Except, I'm switching the fingering around. I've got my 2nd and 3rd finger on the 2nd fret, so I can put my 1st finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret. That makes it a D7. Now, if you'd rather not mess with this D7, you can easily just substitute the D chord. Every time I play D7, you play regular D. It'll sound just fine. There's a slight, subtle difference. A lot of people wouldn't even notice. Next, we're going to do a practice walkthrough. That's where we'll strum 1 chord right along with the lyrics and kind of see where each of the chords change with the lyrics. It's going to be fun. But if you'd rather skip it and go to the play the entire song, that's fine too. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rain came Okay, here we're going to walk through the chords and the lyrics together. We're going to start with the G chord. Strum with me. Now this is a participation. Go ahead and strum the chord with me, and don't worry if you don't get it just right for now. It's just a walkthrough. Start with the G chord. Strum. Hey, where did... And here comes the C. We go back to G. Days when the D. And we're going to repeat that next to a G. Down in the hollow, back to G, playing to D. See the pattern yet? It's a G, C, G, D. Yeah, okay, you got it. Third line, start with G. Laughing and running, C, back to G. And skipping and G, jumping. And the last line, G. In the misty sea morning, back to G, our hearts a D thumping. Now here's the change, going to C this time, and you to D, my brown eyed to G, and it goes to E minor now. Now to C, you to D, my brown-eyed G. That ends the first verse, but there's a connecting chord. I'm using a D7. Feel free to use a D if you want. And then on to the second verse. Now you'll notice it's the same pattern over and over. G, C, G, D. And then there's a D7, the connecting back to G. Second verse, exactly like the first verse. Different words, same chord pattern. Let's skip over to the sha-la-la part. So what the heck, we'll call it the chorus. We'll start off with a D7, strum. Do you re, back to D7. Second time, and third time. We used to, and now that same chord progression. G, sha-la-la, C, C, G, and D. And again. Sha-la-la, C, back to G, and to D, la-ti-da. And from there it goes to this instrumental section, which is just like the beginning. Let's go back now. I'm going to show you the beginning. Exact same chord progression. G, C, G, D. That was one run through. You do that twice. For now, we're going to that instrumental section in the middle. Hey, it's exactly like the intro. How convenient. So it's going to be G, C, G, D. Come on, play along. It's practice. G, D, C, 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 G to D. And we're ready for the next verse. And guess what? The third verse is exactly like number 1 and number 2. So you're home free. Oh yeah, and the sha-la-la part comes in again at the very end. Kind of doubles up on that, and you'll see when we do the playthrough. Let's get on with the strum pattern. I call this the pop rock strum because it's used in lots of pop rock music. I'm going to break down the strum for you. We'll do the first half, and just for practice, let's put our left hand over the guitar just to concentrate on the strum and not worry about the chords. So the first half is going to be down, then you skip the strings on the way up, and then go down, up. If you were to count it, it'd be 1, 2, and the end being the second half of the beat. So the one beat doesn't have another half. And then 2, and. Now, try that much with me and we'll go on. Ready? 1, 2, and. Or we could say down, down, up. I use the letters D for down and U for up. So that's another way to document it. Ready? D, D, U. Now we do another down, but we skip the strings. So it's skip, and I often say the word skip when I'm doing that, and then up, and you strike the strings on the way up, and then a down, up. So it's skip, up, down, up. Let's try that. Second half. It's going to be 3, where you actually skip. You don't strum on 3. up, and you strum. 4 and. Try that with me. Ready, go. Skip, up, down, up. Isn't that easier? Just skip, up, down, up. Let's do that. Ready, go. Skip, up, down, up. We'll put them together now. So it's going to be down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. With me. Come on. Ready, hit it. Down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. Again. Ready, go. Down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. Let's try it with a chord, G chord. We use that a lot here. Any way you want to make it. I'm going to use my pinky G. Ready, go. Down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. Let's do it again. Ready, hit it. Down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. Again. Down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. Again. Down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. On the C chord. Ready, go. Down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. Back to G. Down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. Let's go to D. Try it on D. Ready, go. Down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. And back to G. Down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. Now, it's a good idea to at least start getting that motion so it feels kind of automatic as opposed to having to think every hand movement. When you do, add the whole chord progression. This is a great exercise. We'll do one strum on the G, one strum on the C, one strum on the G again, and then one strum on the D, and start over. That's the exact progression throughout the entire song. So why not just practice it with the strum? Let's try it. Here we go. G, got it? Good. You got it? Good. Here we go. Ready, hit it. Down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. C. Skip, up, down, up. G. Skip, up, down, up. And D. Skip, up, down, up. Try it again. And this time I'm going to cut back on my coaching. Here we go. Ready, play it. Down, skip, down, C, and back to G, skip, and D, skip. Now, for those of you who are ready, don't worry if you're not. You can just stop and practice. But if you're ready, we're going to go a little faster. It's going to be like this. Down, down, up, skip, up, down, up. Okay? Same chords. Well, let's try it faster on just the G chord to start off, just to get the strum. 1, 2, ready, hit it. Skip. Again. Down, down, up, skip. Sound better that fast? Yeah, it sounds more like the strum. And that's what I want you to not just hear it slow, because you don't quite get the flow at that speed. You got to start there, I get it. But you want to push to where you can get at least that fast. Try it again. G chord. Ready, hit it. Down, down, up, skip. Let's try it with each of the chords now. We'll do one time each chord, and I'll call it the chords. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, G. Going to C now. G. D. Again. Now, G. C. G. And D. Hey, you're getting it. Good work. Next, we're going to play through that entire song. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rains came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and running, skipping and jumping in the misty morning fogs with our hearts a-thumping. And you, my brown-eyed girl, you, my brown-eyed girl. Whatever happened to Tuesdays and so slow, going down the old mine with a transistor radio, standing in the sunlight laughing, hiding behind a rainbow's wall, slipping and sliding all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, la-dee-da. So hard to find my way now that I'm all on my own. I saw you just the other day. Oh my, how you have grown. Cast my memories back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking about making love in the green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-dee-da, la-dee-da. Well, that's all I got for now. If you found this video made you smile even a little bit, give me an indication, a thumbs up or a comment or both. Hey, and if you'd like to learn that opening riff, I've created another video that'll take you step by step on how to play it. You can watch that one right here.